Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 125. We're currently playing as Kaiser Arnulf of the Holy Roman Empire. He is the grandson of Kaiser Wilhelm III, who himself was the son of Kaiser Wilhelm II. And we're currently involved in 4 wars. The first one is the totally unjustified revolt against the rule of Kaiser Arnulf of the Holy Roman Empire by the King of Bohemia Lotharingia, and he's backed up by the Duke of Aquitaine and the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire. We're winning this. It's a slow war, because the occupations apparently don't count for shit! Which is annoying to me. These guys should go and beat up these guys. We'll do that. We have the Second Holy Roman Holy War for Basra, which is just for Kuwait here. And we're just pressing on down to continue making our little claims there. We have a Turov. We have a revolt in Turov, sending this army to deal with it. And we've declared war on Perm. Now we've done a little bit of trickery here. We've split our army up into 2 separate forces. And that's purely to stop the attrition from actually hurting us, and because Perm doesn't have enough in terms of, well, manpower to threaten 10,000 men. So we're just sending them across. Let's get that speed up a bit. Thank you. We had a battle down here. That's fine. We're now besieging Avan, the county capital of Daman. Daman. Anyway. Okay, we're just going to go over here, beat up some Byzantines and Aquitanians. Aquitanes? The guys from the southwest of France. Excuse me. And yeah, this should be a fairly standard series of fights, to be quite honest. We inherited some titles from this guy. Mainly the barony of Grandola and the county of Arcada de Sedal or whatever. Who's the duke of this place? You the duke of this place? Yes, you are. So we're going to give this guy those titles. So that was the Arcada and the barony. Done. So now this guy probably has too many titles, so he may give some of them away. He probably does because he's just got shit stewardship, being a child. We're going to have to pay attention. On the 24th of September this year, Baron Arnulf here will come of age and require an education. It probably will not tell us that, even though we're monitoring him. So let's just keep that in mind. Wonderful. So we're not going to be able to besiege, to assault these places, but we can certainly wait them out. And you know what? That's fine. Perm cannot threaten us. They have no allies. They have no religious allies. Maybe Kancha. Yeah, but he doesn't have any allies, and he's the ruler of 2 places. He's shit. He's rate shit. He's got nothing on us. In the meantime, let's try and win this war down in the Middle East. And also some other wars. Fucking Turov peasants. Seriously. The heretic stronghold mod sucks utter balls. Still, we only have it for another 3 years. 3 and a bit years. So, you know, we should be able to manage it. Maybe. This one is complaining about her cell. What was her name? Tinzert. Oh well, you're not ransomable, so enjoy the dungeon. Okay. Righto. Got a fight coming up in a few days, so this should be entertaining at least. Come on. Just beat up some Byzantines for me. The Basilius doesn't appear to be there. Well, he's not leading a flank anyway. And of course we're going to win this, and it's coming along fairly well. Hopefully this gets us a decent amount of war score. Like, I really hope that it does, because I don't want to have to occupy everything that Bohemia holds. Particularly because I'm pretty sure that they hold Corsica. 23% war score. Also, this guy has gone to fight Scotland. Oh, castle walls were built in Frueli. Barracks, then. Also, typhoid fever. And if I'm right, yes, we've just beaten up those peasants. Excellent. Ah, the music kicks in. Very good. Ah, go for it. Wonderful. See, we got, let's see, Katif. Yeah, see, we got 10% war score from that. 10%, and look at the shitty amounts of war score we're getting from capturing the holdings in Bohemia. Ugh. Whatever, man. Oh, but he is accepting that he has lost the war. Good. Now we can end this farce. Your totally unjustified rebellion against me. Totally unjustified. I wonder if he's still excommunicated. I don't think he is. Alright, good. So we've imprisoned him, so now we revoke the Kingdom of Lotharingia. Done. We can't revoke the other kingdom, though. We could ransom... No, he's not. I'm not going to banish him. We could just straight up murder him. It's only 10... No, that gives us Kinslayer. He owes money to the Jews. There's no monthly balance. Alright, well that's good, because it's let us just sit our army there. Now, let me think. Aquitaine, how is our truce of you? 3 more years. 3 more years. And the Hassan Shardam. Oh, now that's interesting. We don't have a truce with them. Time to make our way into Africa. Ah, it'll be the first bit into Africa that we'll have done. I don't count Sinai as part of Africa because, you know, that's the connection. Anyway, we're now king of Lotharingia. What were the crown laws like in Lotharingia? Absurd. Medium crown authority, guys, come on. Primogeniture is fine, but medium crown authority? Really? Oh, so there's one thing we should check. Direct vassals. Good, good. Let's see. Kingdom of Bohemia. Let's go there. So Bohemia owns this part and this one county up here. It's literally all he owns. It's amazing. It's good for us. That's actually fine now because Lotharingia was a bunch of shit over here which we didn't want him to have. Okay, let me just check on some of his armies. Who the hell? Oh, right. Still at war with the Muslims. Oh hey, yeah, we can finally change the city levies. Most people will vote for that. And my wife is pregnant again. We're doing pretty well. I mean, unless she's got some lovers that aren't me. Which, you know, it's a possibility. But hey, if the kid looks like me, I'm fine with that. 74%, buddy. You should give up already. I mean, seriously, all I'm going to do is keep on coming down here and beating up your dudes. Just give it up. I believe that we no longer have a truce with Ruthenia itself. We should have one with the Ruthenian Revolt. Yep, that's right. But we don't have one with the actual Ruthenian king. We don't. And we have several things to claim. Let's see. What about Lübeck for this guy? Done. Let's go. Wonderful. So now all our laws are fine. We may look at advancing these taxes to harsh and large, just because we can kind of sustain that now. Particularly once we remove the Crown Authority down to medium, which we can't do. Alright, this is going to have to be a fight. (24th of September), we haven't forgotten yet. Mallorca has converted to the Catholic faith. Oh, right. That's what we were doing. This guy here. Fez. Fez is down here. Oh, he owns a province down there. That's cute. We're going to be declaring a holy war for Mallorca. And let's actually do that right now. We're going to need boats, though. So let's get us some boats. How many is that? That's actually quite a few. 145. I think the Republic's provide us with quite a large amount of boats, as I am immediately proven wrong. Really, guys? Did you really have to do that? There we go. That's enough boats. So hold down Alt, select them all, and we'll move them up to Rosello here. Because when the army arrives at Rosello, we're just straight up attacking this Wilaya, and then heading on down. And everybody will be happy. Except, apparently, for the Sumanescos who have revolted in Romney. All the way up there. You fucking assholes. It's alright, we'll leave them for a bit, and then look to take them down with one of our armies. Maybe this one once it's done with, you know, fucking around in Ruthenia. I'm sick of always being kind to everyone. Feel my wrath. We've lost the kind trait. Not great, but not a problem. Okay, good. The Baghdad guy won something down here. And attack. Excellent. Very successful. And I feel like just a couple more and we'll be able to just push this war to a close. Oh, and 50 tech points from Tobruk. Military, thank you. It went to cultural. The one that we just don't need. I mean, eventually we'll have to get this, but it's a real eventual sort of thing. 91%. Nope, still not giving up. Come on. Up, up. Ah, daughter. Alright, well let's educate her in military matters. Rudgar, Duke of Shalland. And fight. 98%. Oh, still no. Are we getting a ticking war score? Yeah, we are. You know what? I'm just going to move my guys back and we'll rely on a ticking war score to win that for us. Bunch of bullshit. Oh, of note, Bulgaria has been removed from the map. It appears that one of our guys took over Tirnovo and the Byzantines took over Narsos up here, though we own 2 provinces in it for reasons. Alright. Select the navy, join them all together. This army assaults. And I'm actually going to put my navy down here, because when this army finishes assaulting, they're going to move down and take on this army. Very good. Excuse me. Vassal levies raised too long. That was quick. Very good. Get on the boat. Come out here. Now, normally I just land my guys. You know what? We're just going to land them. Get a fight on and then travel over. Yeah, we better usurp the Duchy of Castile. That was actually something that we wanted to do. And give it to this guy. Good. What else do we have? The Kingdom of Asturias, Bagavat, the Duchy of Bedford, don't care, the Duchy of Navarra. You know, I could take it. But I don't care that much about it, you know. Yeah, so by putting these guys up here, we're helping them recover for the immediate declaration on Kufa that we're about to have. You know, when this war down here ends. See, we're at 99%. One more tick of the war score, and we'll have it. Assuming I unpause the game. Nicholas Capet here has gone to declare war on someone. He's declared war on Mosul. What? That can't be right. I must have misread that. Yep, easy fight. Very good. And over we go. Give it up, Caliph. Nope, he's good. Sure he is. Okay, where's the port here? It's up here in the Gulf de Leon. Gulf of Lion, or the Lion Gulf. Whatever. Ah. My daughter, please. Really? Well, how about I give you some money and then you stop plotting? Children. Rurik here is complaining about his stuff, so let's shove him in a worse place. This is what happens if you complain. Zikri heresy has appeared in Zaragoza. That would be a continuation of this rubbish. Where the hell is Zaragoza? Oh, up here. Yeah, so it doesn't have the heretic stronghold because that's presumably somewhere else. But it does have religious unrest, which is a plus 50 revolt risk modifier for 2 years. Oh, and this guy needs a guardian who is not this woman. Even though she's pretty good, I would be better. Yes, so it shall be. He has to okay that, but he will okay that. Ah. We've besieged this place successfully. And shortly we'll have this place as well. There we go. Okay, so now we're this kid's guardian. Good, we'll teach you the proper way to do things, my grandson. Make the docking, thank you. Now, what's happening here? You. Let's have some peace. Now, this fellow, Walram, you, my friend, as soon as I get this done, Walram is the new Duke of Basra. So we've just formed a new republic here, the Republic of Basra. And just to keep Walram here on side, though he will be on side for some time, we're going to attack Command Shah here. And we'll just make it a de jure claim. We don't need to make it a holy war or anything like that. Just a de jure claim on Kufa for this bloke. There we go. So hopefully they start making some trading posts around this place, and not over here, because that would be fucking bizarre. Not saying it won't happen, but it would be bizarre. Up here we have 70% on this war. That's really good. I'm going to attack this place. That's given us 80%, still not a victory. These are mountains. I'm not going to move them. The objective up here, after we beat up Perm, we're going to have to come over here and deal with this Sumanesco uprising before we can come back here and deal with Yagra and Kancha. Yeah, because we'll take all of that basically. Well, except for this one province here, and then what we want to do is get all of this and release it as one sort of bit of a kingdom. Kind of. I did mention this like earlier. Significantly earlier, yes, but earlier. Right, I guess we'll just leave them to do their thing while we punch on through the Caliph here so that I can get rid of these boats. 92%, how about it? Oh, yeah, well, he's lost the war, so sure. Load up my boats. Then we'll send them down to Algiers. Or Algeciras. There's a peace offer from the same bloke, and it's exactly what we wanted anyway, so we'll just take it. Alright, he's given us these places. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You know... No, I was thinking maybe we could have a trade thing, like a trade empire there as well, but in retrospect we'll just give it to Count Heinrich here. Sorted. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. So now we're just going to let those boats go. I have a new heir. Really? Why did that change all of a sudden? I mean, I accept that it changed, and I'm glad that it did, because this kid is quick, but I don't understand why that changed. Let's unmark Arnulf here. I still want him to be nicely educated, but yeah, he's been removed from succession somehow. He's not dead. Like, he's still here. Head of a city of Al-Wafra. The fuck was Al-Wafra? Maybe because he's heir to a republic now? Somehow. Maybe that's had something to do with it. Fuck if I know. I'm not overly concerned. It was good for us. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it was a bad thing that it happened. It was actually quite good. Particularly if our son has a good, survival sort of thing. And for Wilhelms don't try and muscle in on shit. Though the one which did that nasty thing to our previous heir is in prison. Yeah, it's just odd to me. I don't know why it happened. But yeah, it's not a bad thing. Not by any means. How are we doing up here? You're making progress. You're going up into Millennia, that's fine. Ah, good, this siege happened. Speaking of... If I'm right, these guys have their 6 and 5, they do. So they just need some cavalry retinues. Well, I only managed to make 2 of them, guys, but it'll fucking do you. For now. Do those boats land already? They did. Get rid of the boats. Now. The Hassan Shardom. Not as decadent as I'd like them to be, but the leader is still a coward. And despises us, for good reason. Because we got most of his land. This is the Andalusian Shah. So let's have a holy war for Tangiers. Now there are 2 straight crossings here, one into Tangiers itself and one into Sebta. We're going to go into Sebta. No reason. Honestly, I just decided that. Like, there's no benefit to one over the other or anything like that. And the straight crossing is made without incident. And we have a daughter, Ermengarde. She's a little sickly, but, whatever. How are the laws? Primo. I'm pretty sure we changed Finland's. We may not have. Finland. No, you're still Gavelkind, and that was because, well, we've been at war for some period of time now. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is end all of these wars. Going to march these guys over here, because there's now no longer an army occupying that territory. And I can kind of use them as a blocker. Once I finish besieging this place, if this rebellion over here is still going on, which I believe it will be, I can then march these guys over to try and deal with it by themselves, while these guys block any progress from the Bohemians in retaking their shit, unless they want to walk through Khiva. Which they probably don't. I mean, I gotta say, I wouldn't want to walk through Khiva. It's not a very nice place to walk through at this point in time. I mean, the supply limits are terrible. Like, Kipchak. What the fuck is Kipchak? Ah, it's a revocation war. That's fine. Have your little wars. It's all good. Ah, peasant revolt in Corsica. That's very irritating. I wasn't aware that we had a revolt risk in Corsica, but apparently we do. You little shitmonglers. Okay, so when this army here is finished or something like that, I'll get some boats up and ship them across. Basically whichever army finishes its war first. Just something we gotta deal with. Ain't nothing about it. Right, there's a new house elected to Bazrin, or Bazrite politics here. Just because one of the old dudes died. It's fine. Siege complete there. Give it up. Still not giving it up. Yeah, you know what? This army is going to come over here, deal with this rebellion, while these guys besiege this place. The siege on the town here would be quicker, but ain't nobody got time for that. Excellent. Just let my guys reinforce a bit while we besiege this place. We've got the supply limit for it. None of those messages are important. Ah, yeah, give me a few moments. Yes, a commendable initiative. Whatever it was. Something about getting a duke out of one of the ducal titles. Yep, okay. Insolence. Don't care, didn't affect me. Wow, Raphenia, you're really losing to this revolt. Like, seriously getting smashed by it. Excuse me. And meanwhile down here we'll just have our guys slowly besiege that place. It's no drama. And from there we can move on. We can't attack the Abbasids because we just finished doing that. Incidentally, where is the Caliph now? Rosello. Oh, you little prick. So what's happened here? This is a real pain in the ass thing. The Caliph here had a province. One of these places, probably, yeah, this place for Wilaya here. And because I removed him from this territory and he had that province there, he decided that he would own that barony. So the game says, alright, well, you can't just own a barony to be Caliph. You have to own a province. So it gave him the other provinces. Fucking irritating, that's what it is. It just means we're going to have to deal with him again momentarily. Well, not momentarily, because I believe we're going to have a truce, despite him basically stealing our goddamn lands. I wonder if... there are a few people we could pay money to assassinate this fella. You prick! You utter prick! Ah, you syphilitic, deceitful, pagan-loving son of a bitch. He converted to Catholicism. This war is ended. Oh, it is seriously the most irritating thing. I hate you so much. So much hate. Oh, now you want control of the county of Vachiaki, huh? Oh, well, that's great. Fuck you! Prick. Getting a little bit emotional there. It's just annoying. Really? I mean, you go to all this effort. All this effort to have a nice war, you split your forces up, you get the sieges on, and then they're all like, oh, I totally convert to Catholicism. Yes, that's what I do. You know what? We might try and steal these sieges off this guy here. Because I don't care if his revolt ends. It's not a drama for me. Yes, I know, they took that place, that's fine. Bunch of stuff there. So, this guy is still at war with Prince Richard's host on Castile. That war may never end because he can't advance it. Nobody can advance it. Which is a little amusing to me, but you know. Also annoying, because we'll never be able to usurp the King of England's titles off him. Alright, keep up the fight. Do your thing. Yeah, you guys can march out, I don't care. What? Why are you telling me this particular message? Who is she trying to assassinate? This one here. Why is this important to me? She's not even... Oh wait, she is totally in my court. Semenda though, that's all the way down here. Don't care. Maybe it just lets me know of the ones which I can actually... like, that actually can't be stopped. Or something like that. Yes, of course. Oh, we had something get built in Moldorf. So, let's see. Castletown. Get a bit more cash. Not that we're short on it. Still, a bit more cash never hurt anybody. New mayor in Solano, which means Stuart is dead. That's alright, we'll appoint the Duke of Swabia. Raise me some money, Duke fellow. Okay, you know what? I'm sick of this rebellion. So I'm just gonna take these guys and put them on like temporary shore leave in Corsica. How many boats? 159. Getting there. Oh, we must be getting close now. Come on, that's got to be it. Yes, that's it. Wonderful. Excuse me. Now we send them all there. We can send them all there because we've occupied a holding. Now, in other news. $20 gold to assassinate the head of your religion. Yeah, I know, it's a deal, isn't it? I think that should be enough. We'll hire this bloke as well. Done. And I'm trying to get him murdered so we can just declare war on his descendants straight away and retake this province up here, because that is seriously shitting me off. You know, we might just leave Perm alone for a bit while they convert their provinces, because then they have to deal with that, not me. The Lords of the Papacy have approved the institution of free investiture. This is the same guy who hates me for instituting free investiture. Does he still hate me for that, though? He may have changed his mind. Nope, still hates me for it. And likes me for it as well. Minus 30 for free investiture, plus 10 for free investiture. Great work. Good work, dude. That's exceptional. Fucking schizophrenic Pope. Yep, so just getting some nice quick sieges in down here. You gonna give up yet? No, he knows he's losing though, so that's a positive. boats gathered yet? Nope, they're gathering. What's that, a Yazidi uprising? I don't care about trade posts. Well, I don't mind them having a Yazidi uprising, but I do mind them having it in my place, which I'm taking from them. Okay, boats are raised. Let's just assault this mosque. Take it. Probably assault this town as well. Of course they did. So these guys are now going to have to gather up here, which is fine. We imprison some people. We can ransom at least a couple of them. A truce is running out with the Byzantine Emperor. And people are getting pissy about me having their vassals raised. Sure. Whatever. Alright, you guys, on the boats. Head to Corsica. So, we have a personal claim on Armenia and a personal claim on Trebizond. So that must mean that we've got a press all button right there for Trebizond and Armenia. Ah, right, those are these places here, right, because there was that rebellion thing that happened. Well, you know, while we're doing that, we might as well get some other claims in the area. Now that's where Mosul is. Okay. So, see, I'm 43 years old. What do we want to just absolutely get rid of the Byzantines. They need to just die. So, just Mesopotamia itself. Oh, well, now here's an idea. Kind of. Is there a Duke of Jazera? There is. Claim. And we'll just basically do that little trick. Take everything we can. Fuck the Byzantines. You know, the usual. Pope granted my claim. I got another cardinal in the college, which is probably going to be continuing to be useless. That's 4 cardinals now. The Scots have 1, the Byzantines have 2, and the Duchy of Aquitaine has 2. It's pretty big news for a duchy to have 2 guys. Alright, let's take a claim on Mosul. I know it's costing me piety, but fuck you. It's gonna be fine. We have a Duke of Syria? Yeah. Yeah, we do. And that's part of Syria, so what I want from this is the rest of Syria, the rest of Mesopotamia, and the rest of Armenia. Restrict the Byzantines to Anatolia and those couple of provinces they have up here, which I'll make claims for as well. Yes, good on you, Pope. That way we're kind of taking whole duchies and then coming in later to clean them up. Because that's what's happened over in here, in the Balkans. So yeah, that seems like a fairly valid strategy to me. We almost there? Come on, guys. Seriously. Get a move on. For all I know, they're re-besieging my shit. They're not, but, you know, they could be. Yes, thank you, Pope. I love it how he just insults me along the way. Okay, so that was Syria. Well, I guess Aleppo is next. Do we have a Duke there? We do. And I presume we have the Duke of Tripoli? No, he's also the Duke of Aleppo. Well, that's good. Antioch is the next one. So I'll just get ready on that claim button. Come on, Pope. Anytime now, Pope. Ah, right. Before that, though, put our dudes back on the boat. Whoops. Send them back down here. And now he gets back to me. Duchess of Antioch. I'll have that. And that'll be all of Syria and Mesopotamia, so now we just work on a bit on Armenia, which I believe would just be the duchies of Edessa, Mesopotamia, and Colonia. And then these counties over here, which we'll just, you know, have to wrap up at some point. Thank you, Pope. Edessa. What's that? Oh, that peasant revolt in Corsica. Of course, I forgot to end it. Thank you, Pope. Here we are, Mesopotamia. It's a little weird that the Duchy of Mesopotamia isn't in the Kingdom of Mesopotamia, and that's by default, because Armenia is about that big. Very interesting. Also, it doesn't look like that province is shifting anymore, which is good, wherever it was. There's this stuff down here. It doesn't look like it's shifting, so that's good. I didn't want it to shift. How are we doing here? You guys join up. Dead court chaplain. This guy will do, and put him up here, I guess. And the Pope granted us our claim and all of that. We've still got 690 piety to blow. So, did we just take Mesopotamia? Yeah, we did. So, this is the one we want. Colonia. And that'll get us this line, and then to the west of that, because we already had one on Trebizond and Armenia itself. So after that we can start looking at the individual duchies over here. And maybe Crete. Yeah, we'll take Crete just on the, you know... Yeah, alright. Yeah, sounds good. Just on the kind of side, we'll just grab Crete. And then how many duchies counties do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do want all of them. Ideally, I would also like to take all of Nicaea here, but it's not as important. Thrace is more important. Alcantara has converted to the Catholic faith. Well, good on them. 50 tech points. Military. Went to fucking culture. Fucking culture. Oh. Right. How are we doing and everything else? That's coming along fine. These guys are going to join up at some point, I suppose, and then deal with these fucking rebels. Ah, the boats are almost here. Good. Send the boats to a friendly province, and the army down to Tangier. Get rid of the boats. They're not in a friendly port yet, though. Now we get rid of the boats. Done. Okay, and the Pope granted us our claim on Crete, so let's get some more claims. We've got the capacity to get about 5. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we definitely want Nasos, because we want to take stuff off the Byzantine just to fuck him up. "6 days, that'll be quick." Ah, thank you very much. Give it up, buddy. He's not giving it up, so we gotta go and make him give it up. I completely forgot that we were fighting down here. Wonderful. Everything else seems to be going fine. Thank you, Pope. Just gonna take this entire cluster here first. Oh. Do we already have a claim on that? No. It's held by an Orthodox guy. We can't get a claim on it. This guy's Catholic, though. Hang on. Does he own 2 counties? Yeah, he totally does. So we'll take both of them. Couple of days for the Pope to get his act together. Thank you. And then this one. Thank you very much. And then we'll nab these two. Yes, and we're flatlining our piety, but honestly, I don't give a shit about piety. It's not important for us. We don't have to worry about it because of, you know, the Pope. A good little pet Pope. It matters if we're trying to form a kingdom, actually, because it costs piety to make a kingdom, but not to usurp one. So, that's good. Yes, thank you, Pope. And Calliopolis, and that'll be it. It has to be it because we're out of piety. You guys joined together yet? Come on. Let's get this fucking war done with. All of these wars. Give it up, Ravenna. Thank you. And this army can come down here. Yes, thank you, Pope. Join these armies back up. Assault this holding. Assault the next bit of the holding. Good. 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 Head up here and deal with these rebels. You know what? I'm going to try and force through victory before the end of the episode. It's going to be a bit hard to do because we've only got a few minutes, but fuck it, let's do this. Going to be rapid. Just, oh, for fuck's sake, really? We're not going to do that here. We're going to have to head on over to Command Shah. This place is just ridiculous. As many victories as we can, which probably means that this guy will not be giving up soon. It's alright. Deal with him next episode. Wonderful, wonderful. King Bruno here is bitching about, you know, bitchery, I guess, so I'm going to chuck him in the oblette because fuck this guy. I don't care about all of this stuff. Come on, get rid of it, get rid of it. Can you afford his ransom yet? Nope. Shame. We can't offer his excommunication because, reasons. We could release him for a free 20 opinion points of everybody, but no, I don't want to. Oh, you little shitbags. We have a peasant revolt in Modena, all the way over here, far away from almost everything that we have. We're also not going to catch this army. So unfortunately, we won't be able to end most of these wars by the end of the episode. Our daughter here needs an education. Let's give her some learning. From the Duke of Samiton. trying to win this war at least. At least one war. Come on, subby. %. Ah, there we go. Lovely. How's our assassination? 132. That's perfect. Well, there's the Comanche army. They're trying to get to Kazakhstan down here, so they're probably headed for Kufa. That's alright. I'll let them do that. Let's just wait for that war-ending declaration thingy to come in. There it is. Tangier is ours. He damned my 7th grandfather. You sure you want to do that, bro? It's not exactly a smart move. Okay, so now some of our next moves can be down into, you know, Marrakesh and into Africa itself. I wonder, is this a separate thing? No, the Canaries are part of Marrakesh. So, who the hell owns them? The Sultanate of Africa. Oof, that's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. Anyway, let's get rid of some of this stuff. And, now there's a good question. Do we want there to be a trade republic here? Can there be a trade republic here? Or almost. Almost. Tangier. We're going to put it in Tangier. So let's just give out these places, all nice and fancy as it is. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now, duchies. A satrapy of Tangier. We're going to usurp that. Thank you. Now, which of these guys is best? Ludwig? Not really. Or Arnulf. Arnulf is excellent. Arnulf, my friend. Grats. Tangerian politics. Excellent. Okay, let me just have a quick look at how many men the Byzantines have. $31,000. Let me just get rid of all of these messages. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Alright, so that army is going to fuck around in Africa for a bit. I think. Yeah, because the thing with Aquitaine's going to run out in 2 years, which is fine. It's fine. We've got plenty of time to do shit there. Okay, we've got an army headed towards that rebellion. That's good. We're still trying to chase down these fuckers. Well, let's just see how that goes. Okay, they should get there in time this time. They really should. Okay, we are no longer in a war with Ruthenia. We've got a bunch of claims on the Byzantine Empire. So what we'll do is this army here, once it's done with that rebellion, will come over here. And this army here, when it's done with this rebellion, will come down here. And this army can, you know, do what it wants at that point. Let's get a quick assault in just to wrap up the episode with. Oh, very nice, very nice. And we appear to have kidnapped a lot of people that I'm just going to keep in the damn dungeon. For, reasons. Anyway, that will be the end of the episode. So, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. Still looking at what colour for Europe Universalis game. Well, the blobby one. The options are this Hispania, Francia, Italia, Carpathia, Russia, actually. I missed that in the last one. Rus is the name of the kingdom. Russia is the name of the empire. Or Scandinavia. We can also do the Wendish Empire if you want. That's a maroonish sort of colour. Now, if you liked this video, well, please give me a like. That would be an accurate representation of your feelings on the matter. And if you liked it so much that you'd like to see more, please subscribe. In the meantime, though, I've been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.